position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on last year's national champion, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Badgers will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Nittany Lions offense will start this game off. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
The Nittany Lions come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So Wisconsin's offense will have its first possession of the game. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front, because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Badgers have pushed it inside the 20. Rides the back on the option to give. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. The noise level is relentless here on second down. Looking to fire. Now he's going to break the pocket. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Badgers. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. The best way I can think of to describe this cat, he's like a human get-out-of-jail-free card. He'll make it work no matter the circumstance.
And so as a defense, Reese, I mean, you've got to be aware of what this guy is doing at all times. I mean, he's not just staying in the pocket and he takes off. You've got to have bodies flying to the football and stop worrying about these wide receivers, because this guy is dangerous with his legs.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Scanning the field, it's Baker. He gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the catch. It's Wall. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. And he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this morning. He wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
Yes, the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They just haven't been able to get much going so far, punting it away on both possessions. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Extending the play. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Nittany Lions come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. The give. Breaks into the open. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. The Nittany Lions really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Nittany Lions trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Penn State! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for blockers. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. No, he got loose. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. And the Badgers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're working that left side. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
I just love the job this offensive line is doing in this game, communicating pre-snap. They know where the pass rush is coming from, and they're working their single and double teams and not giving up any ground. Just look how clean that pocket was for the quarterback to throw from.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they missed an opportunity It's a draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Badgers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give to the tailback. There he goes! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Wants to throw. It's Baker. It's complete to the left. They'll get the first down and spot it on the 49. New set of downs after the completion.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You have a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. He's got him. At the 40, there he goes. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Under fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayes. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass, and running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
Discards it with the stiff arm. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Here's a heat. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Oh, that's going to be a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
He got loose, almost passed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayes. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, they're trying to catch the defense napping there. Sneak the running back out of the backfield, see if the defense's eyes are maybe in the wrong place, but a great job. Everybody's staying home.
Touchdown, Penn State! Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Fielded in the end zone. It's short. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. Second down. They'll go to the air. This time on target. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down. Turning it on! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pocket breaking down. He'll try to do it himself. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Throws for the tight end. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Badgers will punt this one away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The whole Penn State legacy is built on toughness, getting it done on the ground, and they pick up a first down.
And you got to start there with the physicality, the ground game, getting that going. That's kind of a Northeast thing, right? Being tough, being physical, bringing that lunch pail.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Fires to the big fella. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Nittany Lions have a lot of options on second and inches. He leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Caught near the sticks. It's Rivera. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. Looking for a crease. It's Hayes.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and the secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
They'll go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Dances away to buy time. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Gets away. Fires left. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Badgers will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Got it behind the line. It's Hayes. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. He wants to go deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch called for, and take it at the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Bring in the heat. Snagged in the middle. It's short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Release to the back. Makes the grab. It's short. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. To the air on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. And the Badgers with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Here comes the heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking downfield very late in the half. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Absolutely center cut. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Dropping back, it's Baker. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
The Badgers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now. Second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Hands it off. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. To the air, it's Baker. Finds his tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football in the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
He's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running, too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Touchdown, Penn State! And the route is on.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Here's the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Oh, they're after him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all offseason long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here's the handoff. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll pull it down and run. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Offense set on first down. Leaves it with the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
And I like the aggressive... Third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
The Nittany Lions will try to pick it up on fourth down. Got out of trouble and throws. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. See what they dial up on first and 10. Running to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the move. And will be stopped. Game.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Dropping back, it's Baker. Moves around to clear up the vision. Takes the easy one to the back. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He's going to run it. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The Nittany Lions getting set on first and 10. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Back to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
We've reached the break, and Penn State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On fourth down, looking to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Flips it out on the screen. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. And the Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Get it out on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third. He lobs one high down the left side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
Breaks into the open. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pressure coming. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Let's see what they've got on second down. To the air, it's Baker. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Fires on the move. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Now improvising. Good, solid tackle.
I'll tell you what, man, this guy bails out his offensive line a lot. We've seen it over and over. Protection isn't always perfect, but he's just got the ability to scramble and just to create and extend plays. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but look at the situation now he's put his offense in. He was able to get a nice chunk of yardage back to make this decision on third down for the play caller a whole lot easier.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Converts on fourth down, still going. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Nittany Lions started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. Now adjusting. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0. And he makes the extra point. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. He's got the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Avoids pressure. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers! They went for the big play. Did it ever pay off?
It's that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the fourth. They'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it, basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Baker. Here's a hit. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Denmark. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. The give and tick, 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 tick. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run it. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Penn State. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Pocket breaking down. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's short. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Badgers will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man quickly. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's taking a deep shot. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Moves away as he feels pressure. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll return it from around the 50. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Sends it back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure. They're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Rushes on him. Quarterback floating away from pressure. A little release to the back. There he goes. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to pass, it's Baker. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on third down.